Hello, all you beautiful people. Guys, I did not expect to be doing this 3 days in a row. It's kind of crazy. I just randomly decided one day on Tuesday, like, oh, I want to try to predict what the fourth path Aisha would be because she's coming next week. And it's just like, I uploaded that video, bang, the next day, this design gets dropped from an ad, gets leaked early, and then bang, the next day after that, they release official videos and they update the official page with the actual art and everything like that. Like, it's so crazy. Like, it's actually so crazy that it happened like that. Like, wow. Like, what a coincidence, or KOG's watching me and they're just like, oh, he tried MeteorFalcon try to predict it. You know, let's let's correct him. Anyway, yeah, so this is Mystic Alchemist. So really cool here. I love how they put Alchemist in the name. This is not the third job. I do not believe this is third job. I think this is second job, because if you can see here at the top, we got a 4 here and we got a 2 here, so I assume that means fourth path, second job. And does that line up with the others? Nah, third job's in the middle, so it doesn't really line up with that. Yeah, third job's in the middle. Okay, whatever. Anyway, here we got Mystic Alchemist. Great name, great design, all that good stuff. And we have a teaser to what third job looks like, ladies and gentlemen. It is so exciting. Look at her. Look at her, so majestic. Oh, there's so much to unpack. There's so much to unpack with this, and like, I want to talk about so much. There's also another trailer here, more straightforward. It kind of shows a little bit of Aisha backstory. We got a little bit of the Alchemist thing going on. We got the cube here. Remember we were talking about the cube before? I originally thought this cube had to do with Haner. Let me go back. I originally thought this cube had to do with Haner, but now it's like it's more about this kind of like Alchemist kind of potion thing going on here. And then we see the Mystic Alchemist in her glory. Look at her. Yeah, we got the 2 again, so I assume this is second job. Which is weird, because they usually show first job first, so it's interesting that they're doing second job first. But hey, you know, make it unique. And of course it drops 11-11. Okay, let's unpack this one, because this has to be third job, because if you go to like the Eve one, I have it popped up here, they did the same type of trailer of like the character kind of spinning around, and then you can see their third job, because obviously we know this is Antithes right here. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the third job. Here we go. Yeah. So let's unpack this. So first of all, we got the spirit here. Whether this will be a summon or more like a familiar that will give buffs or something like that, I think it's going to be more like a familiar and not a summon. Like a couple people are saying, oh, she's going to be a summoner class. I don't think that's going to be it anymore, because I think this familiar is just kind of like there to either give you buffs, maybe it activates its own kind of system or something like that. Is it different? Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's so different. Well, I don't know if it's just like in-game graphics kind of thing, in like in-game design versus like the MD of the video. Okay, it's actually not that different. Yeah, okay, it's not that different. It just looks weird. Like, it looks more like it's like smooth, I guess, in this picture compared to here where it looks like furry. You know what I mean? You gotta kind of get what I'm saying. So yeah, it's a little bit different. I mean, it's a little bit. It's similar. It's very similar. I think it might honestly be the same thing. The eyes are a little bit different, or maybe it kind of starts. Maybe at second job, it kind of starts off as like a crystallized thing, and then it becomes like humanoid by the time we get the third job. Not humanoid, like more animal, like more living. There we go. Maybe it's more like crystallized or like magical, and then becomes more living as we get the third job here. Alright, well, let's keep going. Great, I love the coloring of this outfit. Purple and black works so nicely. Like, I love this Alchemist design. It reminds me of Rigor gear, which is one of my favorites. Here we got the potions here. See these great potions stacked up. A lot more like I guess like, I don't want to say military or like battle ready than this one. This one like seems more like classic kind of potion bottles. This one seems like, okay, she's ready for kind of combat stuff. I don't know if the colors mean anything, because the colors are completely different. We got violet, kind of like a blue green, and then like a pink almost. And this one we got red, blue, and orange, which obviously make me think HP, MP, maybe special gauge. But there we got that. And this is one thing a lot of people are talking about. And I ain't talking about this. This is something, you know, we could talk about that. Maybe that's for a different video. But there you go. That's something to talk about. But a lot of people are focusing on this. If you notice, ladies and gentlemen, we don't quite see her arms. Now, is this because her arms are just a little bit higher up, and it's covered by the coat? Or does she have no arms? You know? Like, okay, let's play it. Okay, let me play it all the way through, because I'm looking for something specific. And if I don't see it, then I need to think about that more. Okay, we did not see it. What am I talking about? I do not believe, unless I'm missing it, unless it's this. I don't think so. Unless it's this, I don't think we see her staff, which she carries with her hands. Is this an Aisha with no hands? I don't know. No, yeah, I think this is part of her coat. I think this. So I don't see a staff. I definitely don't see a staff. I see the spirit thing, and I see her. And look at this monocle. Great touch. I love the monocle. I think that would work perfect. Ponytail, great. Like the design is just like I really like the design already. Just looking at the back of it. Is this an armless Aisha though? I am very curious to find out if this is an armless Aisha. Again, with this outfit and things like that, I am very much reminded of talking about Sander before. You know, the glasses kind of thing, got these potion bottles. Very much reminded of Sander. Again, this is where Aisha grew up. So I think it's gonna be maybe a lot of attributes from here. We got attributes of this character as well, like, you know, the purple hair, essentially. The purple hair, that's, you know, she's from Sander, Lander family and all that good stuff, right? Okay, another thing I wanted to talk about, so that's the design for third job, right? That's the design for third job, looks great. I can't wait to see it, like, full frontal view, like, fully designed. It's gonna be great. Another thing I want to look at, or talk about rather, is in this trailer, right? It starts off in an interesting way, and I'm gonna let you guys listen to it. You see how it started off as kind of like a TV thing? Like, bang, it opened up like a TV thing. And then it shuts off in the exact same manner. Now, I saw that and I was just like, the sound effect for this TV shutting off was so loud, bam, that I was just like, wait a minute, what did the other guys have for their like little third job reveal characters? And we can see with Code Antithes, she has like, you know, like liches and things like that, which makes sense because the kind of character Antithes is, you know, like the corruption and all that stuff. So it makes sense. Or like the virus or whatever you want to call it. It makes sense that she's kind of like glitchy things going on, right? And then for L-Boy, you have this more like majestic kind of like imagery going on, right? Like it opens up with kind of like this burst of energy, kind of like this majestic thing, because he is very majestic, you know, like with the energy of the L and all that stuff like that. So it makes sense for that to be as well. So I wonder if this is a hint. I completely lost the video. Here it is. I wonder if this TV shutting off thing is a hint towards like something about her story or things like that. I mean, I can't think of anything right now. Like maybe you guys are smarter than I am and you guys can think of like what this could mean, but I don't think it was just done for aesthetic reasons. It could just be done for aesthetic reasons, you know, 100%. Like the TV turning on and turning off, I think is very cool aesthetically for a trailer. But the fact that they included attributes of a character's story with Eve and L-Boy makes me think that this is no coincidence that the kind of TV turns on and then the TV turns off. I don't know what that would mean for an alchemist, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what that would mean for this character. Like, the story... I'm not there yet. I think I figured out her gameplay at least somewhat. You know, I think maybe either healer, definitely buffer of some sort, DPS. I don't know. Mixing potions, I think would be cool too. So I feel like the gameplay I feel like majority of people got a good feel about what's gonna happen. Story though, I'm not quite there. I haven't quite figured it out because again, all the Quadrasaurs, all the fourth paths so far has had this consistent thing of just like, it's a good ending, but not. You know, I've said it many times. It's a good ending, but not. L-Boy's very strong. L-Boy protects the L, but he doesn't have his original personality. Eve brought back her original kingdom, but it's a sham. It's not real. So it's a good and bad. So I'm trying to figure out what's the bad here. Because it looks like a bunch of good. On the onset, it looks like a bunch of good right now, you know? Like, she's an alchemist. That's cool. She can mix potions and things like that. I mean, is it the arms? Is that what we're talking about here? Does she have to give up a great sacrifice? And that sacrifice was her actual body? You know? Is that also going to go into the gameplay of like, yo, are her combos going to be like not what they are anymore? Like 100% different? No more staff hits? Like instead of staff hits, she only has projectile fireballs or only throws potions and things like that because she doesn't, you know, she can't use the staff because she has no arms. Like, I don't think they would ever make a character with no arms. I think maybe this is either a visual thing where the arms are just maybe inside her coat and we're just not seeing it right now. Or it's just, you know, maybe just straight up an animation mistake and I'm overanalyzing this way too much and it was just a little mistake and they should have like a little bit of flesh here for where the arm would be. I don't know. I really don't know. But that's the thing I'm kind of missing right now. I'm just like, what's the bad part of this story? Because there's always a bad part of the story with the Quadrators. There's always a bad part of the story. Or not bad, but like negative. There's always a negative part of the story for these guys. So I'm trying to figure that out right now with Aisha. I'm drawing a blank right now. Maybe you guys have something. But yeah, that is all. That it's looking good. You know, all the Quadrators so far, all the fourth paths have been looking absolutely fantastic. I love all of them. I think, especially story-wise and presentation-wise, they're doing this very well with like all these videos that they're putting out, all these trailers and things like that. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited to see what happens. Again, I'm not an Aisha fan, but I'm very interested to see where this goes, especially story-wise, gameplay-wise too, to be honest with you. And I can notice a little bit white hair right here. I don't know if that's is that a consistent thing with the third job? A little white hair. It's a little bit lighter. It's a little bit lighter. Yeah. Not as purple. Not as purple. A little bit lighter. I don't know. It could be my eyes tricking me. I don't know. But yeah, that is pretty much it for me, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Subscribe, tell me what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys have any predictions for fourth path Aisha? Do you guys have any predictions for names? I think having Alchemist in the name is really cool, but I don't think they're going to use it for third job because it's already in the second job. Yeah, I don't even know what this could be called, or the first path could be called. What are they all called? Something Magician? Like Alchemist Magician? I think that's just an easy one. Or Potion Magician. And like, it was like Dark Mage and High Mage and things like that. But whatever, yeah. Tell me what you guys think about this path. Tell me you guys have any theories about this whole like TV thing. Like the TV shutting on and off. Like, am I just going crazy and it's just like a visual thing just for the trailer? Or does it actually mean something? Does this TV thing actually mean something? I don't know. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and peace out.